I would show my toes if I won 500k stellar jades.
Look at the price he paid.
You're worth it, baby.
We did many things in New York. Number one was the Genshin concert. Obviously, that was the big thing. But the thing I did before that, that was coincidentally there, was the Genshin Genshin Mini collab event. This is originally in Korea. It was exclusive collaboration for Korea. But luckily for me, it came to New York at around the same time as I went to visit New York, as well as the Genshin concert. So I visited this right before the event. Now, basically what it was, it's like they are doing this with every region, I'm pretty sure. The first one here is Inazuma, which is amazing. Really cool. It looked like this. I have some videos for you guys because I vlogged. It was the collaboration with Line. So obviously there was some K-pop involved as well. They have like, you know, a little cute poster here, K-pop square. It was on New York Times Square in New York, right smack in the middle. So that was cool. This is the front of the line. I waited in line for about 30 minutes. They decorated the entire front part of the store with Genshin, basically. And then the Genshin promo, like, trailers playing the entire time. So that's cool. 30 minutes. That's easy clap. Okay, yeah, it was 30 minutes outside. But the issue is, it was 30 minutes in -7 Celsius weather. Not only that, the wind, there was just so much wind being, like, blown against you the entire time that it was more like maybe -10 Celsius. It was pretty cooked. So you had to sit out there in the cold. Honestly, I've seen worse lines. This wasn't as bad.
Got rejected.
But yeah, that was pretty cool. Unfortunately, though, one of the most popular characters in the game, Kazuha, was out of stock. I bought a Raiden and Kokomi. Pretty cute. Look at that. Pretty fire. They limited how much you could purchase, which is kind of crazy, actually. So you can only purchase 2 of each plushie or figurine or any item in the store, basically. It was very limited in that sense. Not only that, though, I have a bigger announcement. I met some of the managers at the store, and they were like, "Oh, we know you." And I was like, "Oh, that's cool. I don't know you. I'm Jake. Nice to meet you." And then we shook hands, and they were just giving me a bunch of free stuff. And I was like, "That's really cool." But what they did unexpectedly was, like, he reached into a bag, and then he was like, "Take this. Take this." And I was like, "What is this?" No, I can't take this. This is so much. I didn't want to carry it, but I carried it anyways. He gave it to me. I was like, "Oh my God, what is this? This is so much." So basically, they give this to you at the end of every event. And on the back, it has a code. And basically, it says, if you redeem the code, you have a chance at getting 1,000 Primo Gems, 50 Primo Gems, 20,000 Mora, Hero Wits 5, or Mystic Enhancement or 5. And it expires August this year. So about 6 months, which is a very long time. So basically, I have all these to give away to you guys. And one idea is like, oh, maybe I should just give it away on stream. That's a good idea. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. What I'll do instead is give it away in person at events throughout the next couple months, because I think that's better. Otherwise, I'll have to scratch this off one by one and show stream. So I have all this to give away when I'm at like a in-person offline event that I'll announce. Anyways, this was right before the Genshin concert. Now, the Genshin concert doesn't have a good track record. Let me just put that straight, okay? The Genshin concerts don't have a great track record. Now, I will say Japan and Shanghai and all the other, you know, countries that is in America have had very, very good concerts. My first concert for Genshin was in Japan, and it was one of the best things I've ever had the pleasure of being in. The last concert I was at was in LA, and that was very bad. There were even Reddit threads of how kind of poorly executed it was. The audio was imbalanced. They were missing a lot of traditional instruments and maybe any vocals for choir songs. And overall, it wasn't a great experience, and it didn't seem like there was a lot of love put into it. Now, however, this time around, this Genshin concert was pretty good, and honestly was one of the best I've been to, especially in the US. Now, the reason is it seemed like they actually created a score for the concert itself instead of just playing like straight soundtracks from the game, which is fine too. They can do that, but they like put together like the mashup, you know, of things together that's original in a one-time experience when you're at the concert. So that in itself was great. And out of all the concerts I've been to, this one specifically was great because they put the most character trailers in it. And I think that's one of the biggest things people love to see come together. A medley, yes, a medley, thank you. The most exciting thing about concerts, especially in Genshin, is when something appears on the screen and the fans go wild, bro. They go wild because it's such a beautiful thing to see everyone come together to celebrate, you know, a beloved character they all like. Just listen to this, bro. It's beautiful. I don't remember saying that. Sorry. But yeah, just hearing the crowd is always so cute. Not only that, we went to Squid Games. This will also be in the vlog. This was probably the most hilarious thing I've ever done and been in, and also the most scuffed experience of all time. Nick won, which is hilarious. Probably one of the most cinema things that was to happen of all time. We got to see really cool stuff like the life-size girl that looks at you and then kills you. They had their own version of the jumping one where you jump on glass. They had similar games from the actual show, but they altered it in a way where it's kid-friendly. Because I'll tell you what, there were some kids there. It got a little competitive. I'm not going to say I was going to kill a kid to win, but if it was real life, I'm not going to be the one dying. That's all I'm saying. This was really cool, though. They made this a memory game instead of, like, guess the glass. There's Fang. So, like, basically, they showed you the green ones, which are the good ones.
Kids, bro. And
then they cut it off, and so you had to memorize places you could actually walk on. I swear I stepped on everything right, and then I got eliminated. Now, my excuse though is that the entire thing was broken. It was so broken that the announcer and the speakers, if you walked on a tile, was like, player 472, you are eliminated. But then like the announcer, the person on the right here, she would be like, oh, actually you're not eliminated, you can stay. So it was like, it was broken. It was back and forth bullshit basically. Anyways, that was lame in my opinion. I don't really like New York too much, but I love that you can walk around and there's always something to do. My friend Vivian booked this place. One of the most enjoyable experiences for as far as tea goes I've ever like had or been to. It was the fanciest thing I've ever been to. A lot of the food was extremely fancy. I went with a couple friends. Fang's right there. You can see her. These are some of the desserts you can see. Very scrumptious. I don't like sweets too much, but it was still a really fun experience. The tea was really great. And yeah, that was really cool. That'll also be in the vlog. There are other locations and places and things I did that I want to kind of keep a secret for the vlog when it comes out next week if I finish editing it. But those were some of the highlights and locations and events I attended while I was in New York. So that was pretty neat. Back where I belong. Let me check my... Well, first of all, let's see where I am on the leaderboard. Leaderboards... Gene, skill burst damage. Someone told me to switch to Sunfire Gene. Oh, I went down. I was at 630. Now I'm at 676. It only gets lower from here. Wait, I lied. What the booga? Where's my account? That's not me. I'm not Asia. Where am I? Did I change my Gene recently? I don't think I did that. I don't have an Asia account. Wait, I just saw it. It was... Oh, there we go. I'm 443 now? I went from 3 something to 443. I was 438. Now I'm 443. Someone told me to switch to Sunfire build because it's easier. Now, I would do that. Maybe that's a good idea. The only issue is, I feel like I should do skill and burst damage because that's what my original Gene build was. And it only makes sense if I do that. However, this is my infinite content glitch. You don't understand. This was all planned from the start. Now I can infinitely play this game and have content. That's what you're all missing here. Anyways, let's run my first domain of the day. Put your bow away. Don't aim that thing at me. Put that gun down. Some people do not use products like hair oil or like the right conditioner and shampoo. If your hair is permed, you shouldn't shampoo every day, believe it or not. Well, actually, you probably could believe it. Some people like will shampoo their hair every day and their hair will just be... That's the fastest domain run I've ever done. We have a Yelan, Arlecchino, and a Nuvolette. It doesn't get faster than that. Jeez, 3 DPS spam. That's incredible. I did nothing. I like blinked and then the entire domain just died. They carried me. I didn't have a chance to prove myself. I wasn't carried. I was stolen. They stole my spotlight. There's a difference between being carried and having my shit stolen. All right. So I actually got literally nothing. Glorp. All right, everyone glorp. It'll give us good luck for the strong box. We'll get 4 artifact strong boxes, but within these 4, I believe something great can happen. Make Glorp great again. Boom. HP. Attack. I'm thinking about hitting up Genshin, Star Rail, little bit of Zenless, and then Poppy Playtime, because apparently Poppy Playtime was just released. I haven't started it yet, so I will probably start it at least tonight. There are a few other games I also want to play too, though. There's a lot of games I would like to play right now, but I don't know.
Guys in the chat, do you think it's better for a girl to confess, or should the guys be the one to do it? This is experimental research I'm doing. It's just for myself, lol.
I think girls and guys and everyone in between can confess, no matter what you are. If you're waiting for something to happen, it's already a bad sign. You should make it happen. I'm a strong believer in fate, but not waiting for it, making your own fate, okay? I might get philosophical here just for 1 minute. Give me 60 seconds right now, starting now. I think you should shoot your shot when you can while you're young, because if you don't, you're gonna regret it, and you're gonna think about it every single day for the rest of your life, and you'll be like, oh, what if I did this? But you'll never know. If you do it and get rejected, then at least you know what happened. But if you never do it, then you'll never know. And then it'll eat you up from the inside, and then you'll self-destruct and play Genshin Impact and cope with your problems. That is my theory. So I wasn't able to log in the past 4 because I was in New York. But today, things change. Now, I'm a gambling man. You know, I think you guys know what I'm going to pick. Let's go gambling. 6. There's only one winner from North America. If I'm the second winner of North America, I would double it and give it to the next person. I'm not even kidding. I would donate it if I could. Wait until 8 o'clock tomorrow. We'll check back at 8 o'clock tomorrow. I would show my toes if I won 500k stellar jades.
Look at the price he paid. You're worth it, baby.
Sorry I would do that. I mean, who wouldn't? Like, can you blame me? This is a really good piece, but it has defense. What the booga? Oh, I mean, I kind of want some res. Show toes for a piece of gum. That's just a terrible deal. Nip it in the bud. So you want Arlecchino or Chlorine? Arlecchino or Chlorine? See, Chlorine's fun because Dendro.
Please, this is serious. My best friend of 6 years, Emu, is in the hospital for a leg infection.
Ew.
I'm trying to make a card for her. What should I draw? Already drawing Sichuan 2.
That does sound pretty serious. However, what is the part for like like what do why would you say you? Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to say you. I just thought of leg infection, and then I visualized like pus in my head, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty gross. Hope your friend gets better though. I also don't encourage like trauma dumping. It was borderline a little bit trauma dumping, you know. We have like a, you know, parasocial meter that we kind of like try to draw, but also like I am sorry for your friend, okay? I thought of pus though, and pus is pretty gross, okay? Pus is very gross. So you don't care about your viewers' feelings? Okay, now I feel like I'm being gaslit right now. Like, if everyone tells me that, like, okay, you know what? This is a lose-lose situation. I'm just gonna take my step back and step away from this conversation. Thank you. I've reached the maximum number of relax.
Surrounded by fish, horny fish.
I maxed. I've hit the max. Oh, there was a question in that. It said, what do I draw? I thought you said I'm already drawing Siegewind. And I was like, wait, why would I, well, I don't know what to say to you. Oh, yeah, no, draw it like a boba. I mean, that would probably cheer anyone up. Bro doesn't read. I'm literally illiterate. Like, I'm dyslexic. I say it. I say it all the time. I have it in my bio. I genuinely cannot read. Like, there's a reason I have, like, reading comprehension issues. Literature was not my best subject in school. No story content today, but riddle me this. What if I played Zenless? Okay, I'm still on the path of learning Zenless, so cut me some slack, guys. I'm kind of hungry, guys. I might have to microwave something. Chinese is way too complex for Duolingo to teach you. Yeah, I kind of believe that. Literally, Duolingo turns you into an NPC. Low-key, when I like said Chinese to someone one time, they were like, "You sound like Google like voice," and I was like.